The ribbons round your garden gay, the psalm in colors bright and gay, of every lover that you wanted yet still sent away. And every moment brings a revolution to your waking mind. It's sunny, then it rains again, you see, and then you're blind.
Okay, it's June 22nd. I'm here at Niles Garden. This is the broccoli bed, and you can see that I am taking it out. It's going to get way too hot for broccoli in the summer. I'm afraid my harlequin bugs are going to come back and populate heavily and cause me plagues later. So I'm going to put it in bush beans, green beans. And I had 3 rows across on the broccoli. Now I'm going to probably put 4 rows across on the bush beans. And broccoli didn't do too well. It got hot early, and I understand that that makes uneven heads. They weren't very attractive, not very big. So I'm hoping for a better fall crop. I will probably put them in right next door to where the snap beans, the snap peas are, and take out the trellises and put broccoli in there. And it's been nitrified a little bit. I'll have to weed it and mulch it down and wait for August for the broccoli, to plant the broccoli. So I'm going to start the broccoli indoors real soon, and then bring it out, harden it off, and let it grow out here. And it'll do all right as small plants, semi-shade. So that's what's going on so far. Okay, here we are at Niles Garden, and this was yesterday. This was broccoli. And we took the broccoli up, and now we had 3 rows of broccoli down here, and now we're putting 4 rows of green beans, bush beans. I believe they're contender bush beans. Before I do it, you can see the dark in the corner of the bucket. That is the inoculant to make sure that they, I think I put a little too much water with it. It's to coat the beans with the bacteria that will nitrify, to pull nitrogen out of the air and put it into the soil. These beans are legumes, and so you have that advantage. So that's what we're doing. And Katie here is covering up a row of beans I just put in. I've got to make one more groove down through the widest area of straw you can see in front of you, and then I need to sew the other 2 grooves too, and we'll be done. There's supposedly a 50-day to maturation of these plants, so in 50 days or so we should have some green beans. Okay, we've got the beans all sewn and covered. I just put a groove about an inch deep, and then covered that with soil. Beans are pretty good seed; they'll be able to come up. And now we're sprinkling straw. Actually, I'm not sprinkling straw now. I'm taking pictures, and Katie is putting straw on, and we hope that will just keep the heat down. This is pretty hot. It's going to be pretty hot today, 94. And I'm hoping they're going to germinate and do okay. So we're sprinkling a little straw on there to shade the ground a little bit, and the beans will be able to find their way up through the straw, especially after I put a little water on it. It comes down on top of it, and beans will be able to find their way through. All right. June 23rd at Niles Garden. We're planting, what was it, contender? Contender beans, bush beans, and you can see that we're planting them between our cauliflower, which might have another week on it, And so what I'm going to do when I do take the cauliflower out, instead of pulling it and upending the beans, I'll just take a clipper and clip them off at the ground level. And I don't think I'll have a whole lot longer for these cauliflower, but then we're putting 4 rows across. We had the cauliflower 3 rows across, and you can see the irrigation tubing going down through the bed there. It's supposed to be another one that's 50 days to maturity for the beans. So that's it. This is July 6th at Niles. This is the bean bed after the beans have come up. You can see next to it, and then crossing it down there, is the row cover that I had on it. And the reason I had that on was to deter the bean beetles. And looks like we're having some bean beetle damage down here. It's been raining. I guess the row cover blew off. Put it back on. So this will conclude this broccoli to beans series, or set of clips.